Man. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Now grab your glass for that water. Get your bottle of that water. Twist the cap off that water. Listen for your water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, live, pour, then drink. Now, move your body and drink some water. Stretch it out fast. Move your body and drink some water. Oh, move your body and drink some water. Wow. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, move, move, and drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then. Okay. Take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Drink good down. Let's try it again. Breathe, lift, move, toast. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink with me, fam. 47, 46. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Defeated once again. But we will never yield nor surrender. All right, family. I want to welcome you to the Daily Toast. I'm running real late, so we're going to get straight into the toast. Without any further ado, I want to thank everybody that turned out for the show last night. Shaka shared a new song with us. I think the conversation was cool. But first, I need to let you know you are standing in a place where your hustle build muscle. You are in and amongst the congregation of the mighty. This is Ujima Journey Media. So why you whispering? Why you whispering? Go on, open up and spread your wings, girl. I'm talking about anime. Give it up, girl. All right, good. All right. This is the Daily Toast, the heart of a simple production. We strive to blow up all your old paradigms. So I'm letting the tea ferment a little bit. So we just gonna have water as our health drink this morning. We already did 50 ounces. I got water, some distilled water that I have sitting in my copper cup all night, covered up by the movie that we gonna have. This is White Man's Burden. This is gonna be one of the gifts we give away. Because I remember I told you they sent the soundtrack, so I'm quite sure somebody still got a CD player out there. Somebody got a CD player out there that wouldn't mind having this. I want to say great day to Miss CeeLo. I see you up. You up this morning. Somebody out there piloting Ujima Journey this morning. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who that is, but I see CeeLo on the line. And, of course, we got Brother Kwame out there, the Black Yoda. So, family, let's go and get this toast. Without any further ado, we're going to pull out our ancestor list. But first, before we do that, we're going to raise our cup. You going to have that ambrosia? Yes, I'm going to have that ambrosia on Kaumba. I am, actually tonight, I'm going down in the sample, and I'm going to have at least 5 gallons. At least 5 gallons. Because I got to have another 5 gallons for some specialty brews. We got people who have specialty brews, so I have to let theirs sit a little bit longer. All right? So, family, we raise our copper cup. Yeah, I know we usually do glass, but the copper cup look kind of fly. And plus, we just read about the health benefits of some copper. So this been sitting in the water all that time, and it's going to have supposed to give me a lot of positive ions in my body. So we're going to see. But let me tell you something, man. Now, this cup has not been in the refrigerator, but this cup is cool on the outside. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. Let's just put it that way. It's cold, you know what I'm saying? But it's been sitting right here by my computer. Where you get your copper cup from? A sister gave it to me at work. You know what I'm saying? Because she was, she wanted to have, she read about copper. And she gave it to me and gave me the stuff. I said, I'm about to talk about this on my show. Amazon. But this is just the icebreaker. Y'all already know I get extreme with shit. Right? So, I just got a surprise coming for the family. Alright. So now, first giving honor to the creator by whatever name you choose to call the creator. We lift up our glass and we toast that creator and we say, I have a copper kettle. I heat my tea water in. That still impart the ions. Yeah. As a matter of fact, it's a great conductor, man. We know copper's a great conductor. You know what I'm saying? So I still like the glass. Don't want the glass to feel, So we're gonna find a way to incorporate the glass with the copper. Right? I got a surprise coming for y'all. Hold on. Right? So we lift up our glass of credit by whatever name you choose to call it credit, and we say Ashe. From there, family, we get to our list of our illustrious ancestors, and we'll start off Miles Brown, Mr. Ann Robert, Alexander Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie Tilly, George and William Walton, Christopher Pendergast, Eileen, Uncle Chris, Finn, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Jenna Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Judy, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Toppin, John Fallard, Montague Pimenel, Normal X, Sapet Ma, Rob Malika Pakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Burford, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Ernest Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, there, Gail Pulley, and the Luxor brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Dorgan, Carol Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Drake, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Dane Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Prince Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Grinderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend J. Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sir Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Carolyn D. Russell, Susan B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge, Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Welly, Vita Farmer, Argo Sosu, Shil Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Joel Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Ada Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Trent Thorne, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keith Clarice, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kempty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Jerenia Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Dorita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Human World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Betsy Johnson, Andy Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatette Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Gilimon Arias, Jean and Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Pasiti Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFriedis Hines, Honest Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scannelberry, Wilson Hadley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Pintup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Ada Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nelon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Suanne Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Bradley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word, the First Stage Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Hi Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Cleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Pat Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Melly Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford, Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Ellerton Houston, Ludd Alls, Elijah Elijah Alls, Rome Alls, Henry West Stanton, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Greenback, Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Laura, Ramey, Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Maria Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Herbin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Carwell Sr., Robert Lee Carwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ryan McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshon Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Munzerine Cofer, George Swan, Edmonton Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. Now to the Black Book. Joella Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama Aunt Lady Abraham Isaac, Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quincy Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacy Trice, Denise Goray, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khaled Isin, also known as Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, and Sharifa. I got to go in here and fix this because what I do is I underline the names of the people that give me the ancestors, right? So I put a list too close together, and one of the names is underlined, and I'm like, is that? So I got to go and fix that. It's kind of confusing. So we lift up our cup and tap our glass, and we say our shade from their family. We salute our present moment, right? We in present moment at all times. So we want to take advantage of this moment because this is the moment in which we are able to create history. You know what I'm saying? We have an opportunity to become legends. We have an opportunity to become agents of change in this moment, right? We have an opportunity at life in this moment, so we don't want to waste it. So we lift up our cup and we salute this moment. Right now, family, we are on Ujima, and great Ujima to all of y'all. I'm sorry I didn't start the day off with that with y'all. Great Ujima, there is no tomorrow. She said, where is it at? You know, we're getting through this real quick. Collective work and responsibility, activate the reticular formations. We're seeking our collective work and responsibility. Righteousness, that's the meiotic principle. Respect is the M7 principle. The color is blue. Dang, I did have my blue shirt downstairs, but I was running late this morning. Vibration is the Hermetic law. Male name today is Kwaku. Female is Akua. Do we got any Kwakus or Akuas in the family, in the house? Because we need to have 2 per day. A male and a female. Kwaku and Akua. Any Kwaku and Akuas, hit us up. Let us know so we can celebrate you on your day. Alright? Because yesterday was our day. It's Kwabanan Abina Day, right? So we lift up our cup to the present moment, and we say Ashe, affirming our pact with our ancestors and our pact with our future generation, our children's and our children's children. So we lift up our glass now to finish saluting that moment, and now we move to our future generations, our children, our children's children, on to infinity, because we have always been here. Family will always be here. So we salute our children. We salute our children, our children's children, on to infinity. We toast them in advance, and we say, Ashe. From there, family, you know where we go? From there, we toast all of our relations, and we say, Ashe. From there, we move from all of our relations to that selfish libation right now, family. What is it that you need in this moment so that you can fulfill the will of our ancestors, the will of the Creator? What is it that you need to assist you in this moment? We say Ashe, right? From there, family, last but not least, I toast the most powerful, beautiful, uplifting, inspiring, strong individual, strongest individual in the room, and you know who that is, right? That's you. Lift up my glass to you, and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Could y'all hear that? Clanging wasn't all that good. We're going. God damn, the water do taste better coming out some copper. Glass, you slipping. You holding something back. God damn. It actually has a taste. I mean, not a, God, well, maybe it's just maybe the cup looks so goddamn good in my hand. It just make the water just taste good. Yeah, you, CeeLo. That's right. Made the water softer. I approve. We can add this. You can add this to the toasted list here. This copper is the shit. Damn. Got me wanting some more. I just got done drinking 50 ounces. I want some more water and copper. Damn. Well, all good things come to an end. All right, family. This is Brother Hatim. I want to thank y'all for joining us for the toast. So y'all have a great day. I will see y'all soon. See y'all at the mall. I'm going to see some of y'all before the mall. Talk to some of y'all before the mall, too. Mall is coming up. The mall is coming up, and I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited. Real life here, Ujima Journey. Something's sitting up here out of place. This means my children have disconnected something. So, family, I want to thank you for joining us in a place where your hustle builds muscle. This is the Congregation of the Mighty. I want to thank you for joining us on Ujima Journey Media. Go ahead. Go. That was dope, girl. You caught me off balance with that one. All right. This is a Heart of a Simba production. We just did another daily toast. Well, we strive to blow up your old paradigm.